Hello, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you watch this video. Hello to the honorable adjudicators and to the fellow viewers of this video. My name is Bryan Budiman Widodo from SMAN 41. And let's start with, this house believes that government should provide significant financial incentives for urban cities to move to rural areas. But as the opposition, I disagree with the motion, because there's a lot of risk in doing so. And what I mean is moving citizens to rural areas. Now, I disagree with the statement because by moving urban citizens to rural areas is not a good solution. With the rural area, or they have spent a lot of money to build infrastructure. But the metropolitan citizens are the one who gets more benefits out of it. Why would the metropolitan citizens get the most benefits out of it? It's because the government system is not properly implemented to move metropolitan citizens to rural areas. There are many local people who are competent to work in their own area, in this case, a rural area. The government should have gave a chance to the local people, for the people to build and work in their own area, which is the rural area. And secondly, we do not agree with the statement. And that's because the government is wasting time to give incentive to the metropolitan citizens who are not able to survive in urban cities, also not very competent. Meanwhile, there are many local people who are able to survive in the rural area due to the fact that the local people know their area very well compared to the metropolitan citizens who might move there. Thirdly, the local income will be increasing by hiring the local people, so it will have a lower budget. With this, the government can spend the rest of the money to build infrastructure in the city, so it can also help people in the metropolitan city to build more houses and homes. It would also solve the problem caused by overpopulation in the city, which is the population living in densely close areas. The government can also change the system by doing the forbidden system for those who want to work in that area, which is the urban area, without any capability of doing so, will not be able to work or move there if the person is from an area outside of that urban city or metropolitan city. So the population doesn't increase in a way that could detriment its population density. One of the examples is not for the third reason, but for the government should provide financial incentive for the urban citizens to move to rural areas, that Freeport. Everybody knows what Freeport is and where Freeport is. Yes. If you don't, the Freeport is in Papua. Freeport is one of the biggest mining company in Indonesia and the biggest resource mining in Papua. And of course, there's a big income for the state government, but the income is not for the local people. So the poverty is still running wild over there. It is because of the significant financial incentives for urban citizens to move to rural areas. Now, to put it all back together, the government system should be changed by giving significant financial support to the local people in the area instead of making citizens move to the rural area. Thank you everyone for listening and watching my video.